Alright, hello again. Another day. Another short one. Got Alejandro here. Okay. Let's see here. So we got r/memes. Sorry, Miss Resnick, you were right. And it's SpongeBob. Me in school wondering why plagiarism is such a big deal. And then me when someone steals my memes without credit.
I guess it's okay.
This is clearly somebody who likes memes a lot.
6 out of 10.
We don't do that in my show. We don't do ratings. Every night, my daughter and I took r/ah before bed for a little positivity. And I look at r/ah. Last night, she asked me to post our good boy, Reddit meet Maximo, or Max for short. That is a cute-ass puppy. Wow. Look at that red color. That's good.
Oh, I see why they call it r/ah now.
Why do you...
I just said it out loud.
What did you think it was?
Well, I mean, you think it, but I actually said it.
Okay. We got r/ask Reddit. Bill Gates said, I will always choose a lazy person to do a difficult job because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. What's a real life example of this? We'll just see what the comments say. I plug clocks in at midnight so they're already set. That's smart. That's actually really smart. I like that. I'm not getting too many words. Ugh, too many words. Alright, I was invited to my friend's yearly apple picking. It was a full day of apples and kids and filling truck for cider.
Who does that?
I'm lazy and suggest. A lot of people do that.
What?
People who do apple picking, it's really a rich white person thing. Do apple picking. They'll go as families and they'll take photos.
Me and my family went to pick strawberries.
Well, that's because you're trying to get money for your house. I'm lazy and suggested we make the process more efficient with tarps on the ground. We managed in 2 hours what historically took all day. We didn't even get to the picnic lunch. Essentially, I ruined apple picking.
Sorry, I didn't hear any of that because I just
put a tarp on the ground.
I was just thinking how Mexican that was for us to go get strawberries and the clothes we were in the fields just for fun.
That's not what this is about. Stop making this about you. This is about Reddit.
Okay.
The apples. Rather than picking them, they're all just dropping them all, shaking them they're throwing them onto the tarp.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's all it was. That's pretty smart, I guess.
Yeah.
Walkie-talkies. In every job I've ever had, these things make your day far less labor-intensive if used correctly. Gotta agree. Gotta agree. My friend's playing Star Wars. Alright. Here's another top Reddit broadcast. Just some guy playing guitar.
That's right. I feel like he's right next to
another r/ah. My 70-year-old grandpa and I browse the sub regularly when I visit him to brighten his day. He asked if I could share a picture of his dog. Reddit meet talk.
That is so fucking cute.
Tuk.
That is so cute. What a handsome ass dog.
What beautiful markings.
That's like.
Wow. And the eyes,
if it was
so
a real
yellow.
person, it'd be like a 9.5 out of 10.
Be a sexy human. You'd sleep with that
With
dog.
abs, he would have abs if he was a.
They got r/funny kindness. Be kind to everyone. Wait, even Gary? Yeah, Gary's the worst. Look, we've been through this. Yes, be kind to Gary as well. Ha, suck it, losers. Not now, Gary. See, Gary doesn't get it.
That's funny.
Poor Gary. I like to think that there was that kind of banter in that time period. You know? I don't think there was, but I'd like to think there was.
In their own way.
This guy here built a VR simulator to practice cutting my wife's lockdown hair. Nailed it. And it's just a video of him using VR to cut his wife's hair.
That is terrifying.
Would you take that? It's kind of what your haircut looked like when
I did it myself.
Did it yourself, yeah. And that's kind of how you did it too. That's exactly what your hair looked like, minus the back. The front. There?
Yeah, the front for sure. Yeah.
That was your hair.
Yeah. I had to go to like 4 or 5 different salons.
Yeah. Today I learned many doctors have stopped calling cancer treatment a fight or battle. They argue these terms misrepresent how treatment works, and if treatments fail, the patient is left with guilt and a false belief they didn't fight hard enough. Fair point. That's good. It's important. Next level, not a self-made man. This is just, I've already seen this. This is just Arnold Schwarzenegger gives a speech where he says that it takes many people. It's not just him, you know.
Have you heard his story though of how he?
Yeah, he came to the United States. He said he only had $20 in his pocket and sweaty clothes in his gym bag, and his first apartment he had a bunch of bodybuilders from Gold's Gym came and gave him pillows and blankets.
No,
and
I'm
stuff.
talking about his story of like when he became a bodybuilder, like
no.
how he was at camp and then he snuck out and he went to like a big contest and then he won.
No.
That's really cool. You should read about it.
Russian photographer Andrei Pavlov takes the most mind-blowing macro photographs of ants that you will ever see.
That is amazing.
That is super cool.
Wow.
It's a silhouette of an ant.
Wow.
Well, it is an ant. It's not the silhouette of an ant.
It is,
it's an ant.
Silhouette.
He's got a big ass stick. You know they can carry 10 times. Is it 10 times or is it 100? Let's look it up. How much can ants carry?
10 to 50 times their body weight.
10 to 50 times their body weight. That's really good.
Wow.
Let's see here. Don't be toxic in game chat. Everyone in the chat. You suck, loser. Get out of this game, noob. The 75-year-old grandpa gaming to keep in touch with young people and fight loneliness.
That is so sad.
Think about the things you say. You never know when it's a 75 years old grandpa.
Don't be an asshole.
Be nice.
No.
Here's an ad. Better get paid for this airtime. Yes, physics. Gravity, time to fall down, random cartoon character. But I haven't looked down yet. Gravity, understandable. Have a great day. That's memes. It's always the least offensive ones that get to the top here. This is just, because the old cartoons.
Why is it that picture though?
It's just, that's the quote from, that's the guy who said it.
Oh, he literally said it.
It's just, I think it's just.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Mildly r/memes is just taking it over today. Mildly inconvenient. The 4 horsemen of learning how long a minute actually is. So these are the 4 things that make you really notice how a minute feels.
Oh.
Holding your breath, exercising, loading screens, microwaving food.
That's pretty interesting. I like that.
Yeah, makes you feel the minute, especially doing a plank.
Yeah, and we've been swimming a lot more now, and whenever I am underwater, I freak the fuck out if I feel like I'm gonna die under there if I don't come out.
You're also a spaz. He knows, he just doesn't care. This was interesting, I thought. The president is tested every day. Every single person he comes into contact with is also tested. If anyone tests positive, they are immediately quarantined and their contacts are tested. See, he does understand how to stop the virus. He just doesn't give a shit about you.
Damn.
So yeah, that's a very common thing you see. And I think just like, what was it, just last year in the UK, they made these laws about the government there being permitted to check the web browsing usage and history of all the civilians there, all the citizens there. But it doesn't. But there's protections in that law for Congress members, or not Congress members, but for them the House of Commons. So House of Commons and all that. So anyway, it's.
I mean, they're always gonna argue why. They'll always have an argument for it, but it's just.
It'll never be a good argument. This father-son duo who decided to get in shape together. I thought that was cool.
That's fucking dope. What the hell?
I wish my dad and I hung out.
Are we gonna be like that? Is that gonna be us?
Father-son? You could be my daddy. Okay, this is not what this is about.
No, really, we should get in shape together.
We got Liberation. A woman removes her niqab after her city is freed from ISIS control.
Wow, that's beautiful. So a niqab versus
full
a
body.
hijab is okay. That's
niqab
what I was
is a full covering, and a hijab is just this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wow, that's an amazing photo. Can we just look at that a little bit longer?
Yeah, it's fine.
Wow, what an incredible photo.
Look. Oh, it doesn't get bigger.
What if
just makes the text bigger.
She didn't actually remove it for that reason though? It was just hot or something.
ISIS wouldn't let you remove it because it's hot.
I know.
You mean like it's a picture out of context?
Yeah, like someone just made that shit up.
Possible.
You just don't know.
Possible.
But I really like the story.
Life pro tip: don't use your child's embarrassing stories as dinner party talk. They are your child's personal memories, and humiliating them for a laugh isn't cool.
I like that.
Self-explanatory. Jacinda Ardern, everyone, the first prime minister to have dealt with a major terrorist attack, a deadly volcanic eruption, and a pandemic, all in her first term of office, all while holding a baby. She obviously didn't hold the baby the whole time, but she held it enough. She's the prime minister of everyone loves her.
So they're saying she's badass because she's a mom?
She's the prime minister of New Zealand, and she has just been a crowd pleaser. She's really been taking care of the country. Okay,
that's good. So it's just showing you like the different things that she's been through, and then how she obviously handles it badass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, made me smile. The wonders that one teacher can do. The first time I ever did stand up in the high school talent show, my teacher was like, "I'm gonna see you on the Tonight Show one day," so I flew him out. And there he is.
Oh my gosh!
And it's comedian Josh Johnson, and it's reblogged for the teachers who
How fucking precious!
That's super cool.
I'm gonna end it on that note. That's really sweet. I'm gonna
You getting out of here?
I need it. I'm so fucking.
How far are we in? Was it show me that?
Oh.
10 minutes in. Only in 10 minutes.
You're
That's
gonna leave in
fine.
10 minutes?
I'll probably do 5 more minutes of this and I'll bounce out.
Okay, I'll do it with you.
Oh,
Let's do
okay.
Or do you want to be by yourself?
I don't care. In Kingpin, Bill Murray plays the infamous Pro Bowler Ernie McCracken. In addition to improvising nearly all of his lines, Murray actually bowled 3 strikes in a row on camera to a live audience in one take. Their thunderous applause was real.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's
a
really
wild.
cool.
I like his hairstyle a lot here.
That's how I wake up.
It looks like he's carrying one of the Dragon Balls in his hand too.
Yeah, it does.
Let's see here. 2 sisters holding hands after birth. So there they are. Yeah. Okay.
What? Oh my god.
That's precious.
Well, the other one isn't really being receptive. Oh.
It's
Oh.
kind of goopy.
Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh, how precious. I work with twins and they're toddlers and they smack each other all day. All day.
I think that's cute.
But that's very sweet.
In Japan, dogs don't shake hands, they bow.
Oh my god.
Isn't that precious?
Oh my god.
You gotta get Bingo on that.
Bingo.
He's not here, we can't do that. Don't do that, that's not what this is about. How many times have to tell you what this is about?
Please train him while I'm gone.
Human face after 4 years of war. Look at that dude. Ugh.
4 years? Oh, but he probably did a lot of drugs.
Your boy just looks
especially 'cause-
shocked. He probably did a lot of I hope not.
Well, they said that during war they would give him cocaine or something to stay awake and
I
not
don't know
be
if America
scared.
did that. Well, it's hard to tell. Is that American? It's kind of German.
He does look German.
It's very German.
But I think a
facial
lot of
features.
different ethnicities did that in different countries.
Bountygate has a nice ring to it, but the NFL already had one of those too. Michael Harriot. At least Russia didn't pay the Taliban to disrespect our troops by kneeling during the anthem.
Oh my gosh.
How dare you, sir? If I'm riding a motorcycle on the highway and someone begins to merge into my lane and push me into a large truck, is it legal to shoot the driver in self-defense? And then a police investigator, perfect, responds, in the UK you would probably be encouraged to slow down and let the other vehicle pass you, rather than murder the driver and cause a high-speed crash. However, I'm aware that some driving standards are different in the USA.
I mean, that's a pretty good answer.
That's just crazy. R/funny. Sometimes funny. Rarely
Eyes are
funny.
kinda whack.
There's another ad. Pay me.
What did the pizza say? I would want pizza all
That was
day.
for Honey. It was just to get discounts using Honey. It's that app that
I know.
subtracts cost. Gramps in his streetwear.
Gosh, that's amazing.
He looks fresh to the
He's
death.
amazing.
I'll never look that good.
Wow.
I just want to rub his little face. It's so precious. Look at that. Okay, best response. I've been informed by several angry Twitter people that if I support folks tearing down statues of Christopher Columbus, I should also support the tear down of statues of the Muslim prophet Muhammad. As a Muslim, I say go right ahead and tear down every single statue of Muhammad. Now, this is obviously because Muslims do not believe in having any sort of idols. They don't believe in having any statues or drawings or any recreations whatsoever of the prophet Muhammad. So there's nothing to tear down.
Wait. Sorry. I am so out of it. Why would it be the same thing to...
They're saying if you're gonna say that we should tear down Christopher Columbus, then
he
you should
was the
also be okay with tearing down the Muslim prophet Muhammad.
Because he was like the founder of Islam?
Yeah.
That it
It's
doesn't
just
make
about
any sense.
It's just about history, tearing down history, and he's saying, yeah, go ahead and tear them down because there aren't any. That's the point. Damn, that's epic. 9-year-old boy takes wrong turn in 5-kilometer race, wins 10-kilometer race instead. Magic legs.
Wait, like it's a separate race that he won? That he just happened to turn into?
Yeah, that's I guess. I don't know how that works. How can you win a race that you're not involved in, that your name's not listed? You can't win a race that your name's not listed in.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Maybe it was the same race.
What are some very comforting facts? Let's read some comforting facts.
Maybe it was the same race. He just went a longer way and it turned out to be 10 instead of 5.
No, it says he won the 10-kilometer. It says crows and ravens love to play in snow. One of their favorite activities is rolling hills. That's comforting. In Switzerland, it is illegal to own just one guinea pig because they are very social animals. It's considered animal abuse to have only one.
No way.
That is precious. And it's by Tiny But Mean, which is even cuter.
No way.
About 65% of America's aluminum is currently recycled. Every minute, an average of 123,097 aluminum cans are recycled. On average, Americans recycle 2 out of every 3 aluminum cans they use. The average aluminum can contains more than 50% post-consumer recycled aluminum. That's good.
Yeah.
Can recycle pretty well.
Yeah.
All of the cardigans Mr. Rogers wore on camera were knitted by his mother. That's
Oh
precious.
my god.
Let's see here. How far have we gone here? We've done 15. Let's do a couple more. A Fluent Suburbanite Rambo starter pack. Steal this look. And that's just all the things you can buy to look just like this guy.
Is that the guy that went outside when there was protesters?
There's protesters, and he brought out what came up with his wife.
So speaking of that, are there any videos that show like the whole thing? Because I want to know if the protesters were actually a threat or they literally just came out because they were walking by.
I don't know. I assume that they were approaching the building, but who knows? I think either way they're going to come out with their gun. I don't think it matters whether they're approaching it. They could probably be a mile away and the guy will come out with his gun. Anybody that has a gun like that wants a chance to come out with it. You know,
that's true.
They want a chance to be like, look what gun I have. So you're very strange indeed. Black Lives Matter is now canceling families. I found out some of my fam had a get together last night. I wasn't invited. Haven't seen them in months. Apparently some of cousins have been very offended with me saying all lives matter and dropping facts about Black Lives Matter, so they didn't want me there. Sad. That is a strange way of saying my family won't hang out with me because I'm racist. I have a fly on my hand.
Oh god, please don't end on this note.
Yeah.
Because I'm just so done with people saying, okay.
So I learned Isaac Newton studied the occult and predicted the end of the world as we know it to happen around the year 2060. He believed humanity would then progress into an era of divinely inspired peace. So we got 40 years. All you gotta do is hold on till I'm 65 and you're 67 and can have unending peace.
I hope so.
Very good. This is White House aware of Russian bounty. I think it's important to go over this one for the sake of this. Today we found out, or not today, we found out about Russia was giving money to the Taliban to kill American soldiers. We found bank transfers and everything, but apparently Trump knew about it since 2019 and didn't say anything about it or do anything about it. So that's interesting.
So
And here is Insane People Facebook. Be kind. Get rid of the foreigners. We'll end on that. That's a good man. Anyone who says be kind and get rid of the foreigners is his profile. That's his description for his profile.
Oh my gosh.
So. Okay, we'll go on r/Alvin. Playing fetch with a beluga whale with a rugby ball. Credit to your boy Foster. So, got a rugby ball. Nice. And he gives it a good throw, I assume. He swims.
I'm just going to say really quickly that I know people that have said all lives matter and that have a lot of friends and loved ones that are African Americans. And I don't think that that's being racist at all. I think there's another reason for it. I think these people maybe have other issues like insecurity issues or selfish issues or something, but I don't think it makes someone automatically racist. I really don't. That's because I know people personally that are not racist.
That's not what this is about.
We just saw something.
Just kidding.
We just saw something
I hear ya.
about it, and I wanted to say that.
I don't think it makes you racist automatically, no, but I think that it ignores the basic premise and point. If you're saying all lives matter,
right, but they don't get it.
If you're saying all lives matter, then you're also saying Black Lives Matter. So then you should also still care.
Exactly. But like you said, they just don't get it that it's wrong to say that. That it doesn't make sense to say that.
Anyway, that's Reddit for the day. My hair went crazy apparently.
Good night.
Nice.
Ow, my